Alright, back for another XRP video. Today guys, we're going to be reviewing what's been going on with the technical analysis on XRP and where I think things are heading next. As I get into the video, if you find it useful and informative, smash that like button. I do appreciate that. If you are new to the channel, then why not go ahead and subscribe, tap the bell, select all the notifications, and in doing so you will be kept up to date with everything that we do here at Cheeky Crypto. And if you haven't yet joined us in Discord guys, what you're waiting for, check it out. Linked is in the description down below. It's a fantastic community talking crypto 24/7. It's completely free, and I don't think you'll be disappointed by what you find down there. So why not go ahead and check it out? Let's waste no more time though. Let's jump right down into this one and start talking about what's going on with XRP. So here we have XRP paired up with the USDT. We're using the 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘 exchange on spot, and this is the 1 hour time frame. As you can kind of see, following on from yesterday's video, we do have ourselves a change of our structure ever so slightly. Not structure necessarily, but change of our targeted range. Let's go zoom in on here. Okay, as you can kind of see, we were talking about this move to the downside where we're looking at this range coming in at 46.597 to 46.871, but we did actually push up slightly higher before this move to the downside. That changes our structure or our targeted range ever so slightly. So let's go ahead and review on what that might look like now. Okay, so with this new high, let's go ahead and just pull this over. Yeah, our targeted range has changed quite a bit, so it's actually going to be up here. I'm going to put it on the 1 to the 1.236, and I'm going to just that's a fair value gap right there, so that's okay. I'm just going to check to make sure I get this on the nose. So on the high side we are 47.389, and on the low side we are 46.847. So it's that LUN there that I just need to change to 47. I'll leave it about there. Okay, so this becomes our C wave structured range. So we have A, B, and then C coming into here. This happens to also fall in line with a pocket of buying area as well. So we can see here we'd have this 3-wave drop. Now this is actually much higher than our actual B wave structure from our daily. The lower that this one goes, essentially the higher the probability of a just flat sideways trading movement. But if this does land here and bounces up significantly, then actually this puts us in a better place for a move to the upside. I'm not going to review that one today. I think we're just going to leave that play there for now, but it does mean that we'll probably pierce up significantly higher than the 60-cent range if we do land on this point down here, keeping it in a little bit higher at that range. Okay, so 46.8 to 47.3, right? So that's going to be the thing that we'll be looking for. Now obviously this is smart money concepts as well. This is a bit cluttered. Let's jump on over into 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘. We'll jump over into spot trading on XRP, and we'll just load the chart up here. It'll be a little bit easier to kind of see those fair value gaps. And so yeah, here we are. Daily time frame, as you can kind of see, we have two fair value gaps that are in play at the moment. There's actually technically one also down here as well, I just spotted, so I'll just go ahead and drop that in on here as well. I might just have to make this a little bit bigger so that I can drag that all the way across. There we go. Okay, so fair value gap wise, we can see 3. On the low side, we have this one down here coming in at 43.014 to 43.761. Then we have the little baby one. This comes in at 46.597 to 46.871. This is the one that I think we have the ability to kind of grab quickly before moving up. And then of course we have the one slightly higher, which is I think is an obvious one that we will be targeting out for at 53.843 to 56.181. In the recent videos that we've been doing, we've been talking about a move up towards the $1 level, theoretically, like just short of $1. And I think that actually with everything that's going on, we do have that potential and that ability to basically get us up into that range. Now, on this daily time frame here, if we can just kind of review outside of the fair value gaps, which I know I talk about it a lot. Hopefully you guys are familiar. It's an imbalance in the order books, and I want to keep repeating myself. I know there's a lot of new people as well from time to time, so basically if you're looking for more details on fair value gaps, join us down in Discord. Link is in the description below. But as you can kind of see, we do have our potential structure changes. Let's go ahead and just grab an ABC. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw that in on a star icon as well. But if I grab an ABC structure, you can kind of see that we have here this move potentially. Oh, that's not even the right one. Let me come back into A, B, and C, this one down here. So we'd have this A, B, C structure coming down into that fair value gap, but that there isn't really even the play, right? That's a short-term correction. If that one plays out, okay, we still have this ability to move up into that first gap before we move down. But you know, we'll leave it there for now. It's possible that we don't have that one. And of course, on the slightly higher side, we have this really big move, right? Which means all of this is just a correction of a B wave before we move on up, and we move up significantly. Okay, and then that in itself lays into this much bigger structure as well, which we can see from down here a little bit deeper, where we have this then, you know, move out towards that dollar level, right? So on our daily time frame, we can see these structures kind of playing out. We can see them kind of playing their role, and you know, nothing moves in straight lines. You have to be a little bit patient from time to time, right? And eventually we'll have that break out and that break to the upside. So yeah, it's one of those, like, a little bit of patience can pay dividends long term if you're willing to kind of play out the structures, let them kind of be, trying to accumulate at the right points, and then swing trade it if you wanted to. Now, it all depends on kind of your strategy. Many XRP holders just buy and hodl, and all that kind of good stuff. Let me know how you tend to operate. Do you buy with the intention of kind of swing trading and exiting, or do you basically just buy, hold, and wait for the long term? Personally, I do a mixture of both, but I never mix those bags. I have a buy and hold positions, and that's kind of completely separate to my swing trading positions or my leverage based trading positions. I kind of split my portfolio into little sections like that. Yeah, so that's kind of where I see this one at the moment on this, right? So it's a little bit complicated, but for the most part, and we might see a little bit of volatility before we move on up, but a move to the upside, in my opinion, is an inevitability. But that's just my thoughts and my opinions on it. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor. I can't give you financial advice, just share my thoughts and opinions on the data as I see it. Now, guys, if you haven't yet checked out BitGet, why not check it out? If you're looking to buy XRP on spot, you can do that on BitGet. I know many exchanges in the past have had a lot of issues with listing XRP. There was a mass delisting in late 2020, early 2021, and if you are in the US and you're looking for XRP, why not check out BitGet? The affiliate link is in the description down below. Now, there are some caveats and some fantastic deals that you can get with BitGet. Okay, so BitGet, like any other exchange, obviously doesn't necessarily allow US users. So KYC is optional. This is something that you're going to have to kind of consider for yourselves, whether this is a platform for you or not a platform for you. Now, if you have a way of onboarding fiat and turning that fiat into stablecoins, then you don't have to KYC on BitGet. You only need to KYC on BitGet if you're going to try to onboard fiat. So KYC is optional. As far as I know, there's no intention there to make it a mandatory thing. So if you have stablecoins and you're looking to buy XRP, why not check out BitGet? Affiliate link is in the description below. Now, if you do use that affiliate link in the description below, you can take advantage of some fantastic rewards up to $8,000, depending on your deposit amounts and your trading volumes. And of course, if you do use that affiliate link, you can take part in the Cheeky Crypto Discord trading competition. More details are in the Discord server. Guys, let's jump back down into the TradingView charts, right? So, as you can kind of see, we hit those higher expectations there on our daily time frame. We're correcting down quite nicely here, and then we'll be looking for that bigger move to the upside, right? As we were talking about, nothing overly major has changed or is different within that. You can see that we're kind of breaking down out of our move here, but ultimately this is a big break to the upside. We could have corrected and finished on that Z wave low, meaning that now we are just looking for bringing ourselves out of this into those highs as we spoke about. Taking it up into our daily time frame here, bring this into view, you can kind of see from the low area a move up, a move down, and potentially now a break upwards. You can see how we're bouncing on a trend line and getting rejected from a trend line. It's kind of expanding out a little bit, and again, you know, all of this here takes us up into those higher ranges, where I am suspecting that we are going to be pushing up quite significantly. Not to say that the bottom is necessarily in, because that's not a guarantee. The structure isn't giving us any kind of confidence with that, but it is kind of giving us confidence to say that actually we probably are going to be looking at a small push up higher. If we take a look at it from this chart and this standpoint, you can see that we did target out the 62 to 67 cent range, and that's a part of a much bigger play as we head out towards the 79 to 93 cent range. So all in all, we're looking pretty strong on XRP, and it's just a case of being patient, letting some of the structures play out, and seeing kind of where things go from there. Now, obviously, technical analysis is great for current stances on the position, right? Elliott wave theory is tracking the psychology of the current participants of XRP. However, the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit is going to be a different variable that's not currently seen inside the charts, okay? And as such, that may completely wipe a lot of these targets out, and we might just completely rally and have such a significant rally, it kind of dwarfs the target ranges that we have in front of us right now. So although this is great, it's fantastic to kind of have these short-term targets associated with XRP, we have to be very mindful of everything that is also going on with the SEC and Ripple. Specifically, as more and more time has passed, it is getting more and more likely that some kind of conclusion is going to get drawn soon, okay? So as such, we have to be mindful of more the hodl position than the short-term trading position, at least in my humble opinion. I'm going to leave the video right there though, guys. If you have found it useful and informative, smash that like button. I do appreciate that. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. If you haven't yet joined us in Discord, check it out. Link is in the description below. Until the next one though, guys, have a fantastic day.
We are not financial advisors, and none of what we have communicated verbally or in writing here should be considered as financial advice. It is not. Do your own research before investing in any digital asset or affiliate offers, and understand that investing in any crypto is risky. If you do, you need to be prepared to lose your entire investment. This video is for information and entertainment purposes only. All our videos are strictly personal opinions. Please make sure you do your own research and never take our opinions for financial guidance. There are multiple strategies, and not all strategies fit all people. Our videos are not financial advice.